Hi everybody, I'm Ange, and today I have a quick and effective glute and thigh workout for you. This workout is knee friendly and it doesn't require any equipment other than your mat. So let's roll out our mats and get started lying on our sides. You can line your body up with the back edge of the mat. Just fold your arm and let your head rest in your hand and then bend the knees. So you've got this 3/4 bend in the legs. So we're gonna pick the toes up, bring them towards the ceiling. Starting with our clamshells, we'll breathe in through the nose. And then as we breathe out, we'll open that knee, squeeze the bum, and slowly controlling down. And then we'll go into that again. We're gonna move nice and slow through these exercises and really find that resistance in the body, feeling that deep burn that Pilates is known for. I love a good side leg burn. So if you've done Pilates with me before, you've probably already heard that. And by the end of this workout, my hope is that you will love it too. 5 more. Exhale to open. Inhale to close. We have 4 and 3. You've got it. Keep going. 2 and 1. Now you're going to hold that leg open, reach long, straightening from the knee, and then bring the toes together. So the only thing moving here is the leg below the knee joint. Everything else is just staying still. This is 4. We're going for 10. 5. Use your breath. 6. Good job. 7. You're starting to feel that burn. 8. So you want to make sure you don't hold your breath. I'm going to keep reminding you of that. And let's bring the leg in and down to the mat. From here, stack those hips. You're going to lift up on the underside waist, feeling a little connection there, and then reach the top leg out. Let's flex the foot, fingertips to the mat. And we're going to sweep that leg forward for a count of 2. Point the toes and reach the leg behind you. Pull that tummy in as the leg comes back and flex and reach. Sweep that leg behind. We're going for 10. This is 3. So this is called the side kick, and it's as much about pelvic stability as it is about the leg moving. So as the leg comes forward, you can show off those tail feathers a little, and then as the leg comes behind, remember I mentioned pull the tummy in. We'll go for about 5 more. And 4, 3, just bring some awareness to that hip, staying stacked. Last one here. Reach that leg long. And now just bring the leg out from the hip socket, nice and straight. And we're gonna go into an abduction. So lifting the leg up a little higher, flex the foot and lower down. Point and lift, flex and lower. 8 more. And 7. Use your breath here. We can exhale as we lift and inhale, control that move. So I want you to think about pulling the leg down through gravity, finding that resistance I mentioned earlier so that you don't need any equipment to feel like you got an amazing workout and get those toned, lean muscles. All right, let's hold. Reach long through the ankle. We're going into circles. So just bring that leg back a little bit so you can feel the glute start to turn on, open through the hip. Our abdominals are nice and connected, and make sure that you're not popping those ribs. So just gently buttoning the ribs close. Little circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep breathing here as we start to burn. Sometimes we want to hold our breath. Let's reverse. 10, 9, 8, and 7. Keep the pelvis still. 3 and 2 and 1. Bring the legs together. Little pat of the booty. I don't know why that helps, but it does. Kind of helps with that little burn. So we're going to keep going from here. Let's reach both legs long now. Stack the hips, stack the shoulders. And from here, we're going to lift that top leg out. And then the bottom leg will come to meet it, squeezing the inner thighs and slowly lower down together. Reach and lower down. So you can focus on the top leg lengthening away. The bottom leg, you want that inner thigh working to lift. Good. 2 more. And 1 more. Nice. Okay, we're going to take this up a notch, lifting both legs together. So let's breathe in. And as you exhale, lengthen those legs up and away. And then inhale to control the legs down to the mat. Notice your top hip. Just reminding you again not to let it roll back in space. And keeping a little connection between the ribs and hips. We have 2 more. You're doing so good. Last one. Nice. Now lift those legs. Get as long as you can. The crown of the head that way, the toes in the other direction. And then lift the top leg up a little higher. And the bottom leg is going to pulse up and down. Inner thigh working. We have 5, 4, oh my gosh, 3, 2, and 1. Both legs lower down nice and slow. So now we're feeling it. We're feeling our whole body. We're going to do one more thing here. Okay, so reach those legs back out. And then also that arm that's underneath your head, you're gonna reach it long, palm is face down. So we'll start with our front fingertips on the mat. And we're gonna first reach those legs up and away, that same exercise we were just doing. And now press down with your hand and lengthen the crown of the head up and away. And lower down. Now let's do that all together. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower down. Let's do it again. So you're not really doing anything with the neck. You're not trying to bring the ear towards the shoulder. You're just finding this length, and then try lifting your hand. And lower down. Now try lifting up without the hand on the mat. Maybe bring the hand onto the top thigh for our last one. And come on down. Nice job. Let's come over onto the tummy and continue working the glutes. So you're gonna bring your hands together, one on top of the other, and just rotate the legs laterally here, reaching long. So when we're ready, you can put that head down on the hands, but you can look up for a sec while I just show you the move. So you're gonna lengthen through one leg, squeeze above the kneecap, get the leg really straight, and then lift, squeezing right from here, and then lower down. And the other leg, squeeze the muscles above the kneecap, and then lift. And lower. Okay, you ready? So we're gonna do 8 on each side. Let's put that head down, and start 1, and lower down. And the other side. I'm just going to keep my head slightly lifted. It's just better sound for my microphone, but you can keep your upper body totally relaxed. This is 3. So that little cue I gave you to squeeze the muscles above the kneecap, that just helps you get the quadricep activated and get the leg really straight so that you can focus on the glute. And then you want to think about your tummy. Just gently wrapping, lifting up and away from the mat. All right, if my counting is right, we have about 2 left on each side. Keep breathing here. Last one, squeeze and squeeze. Nice job. Let's bring the hands underneath the shoulders and just shift back, take a shelf stretch. Breathe it out here. And come on up to sit tall, and we're gonna repeat that all on the other side. So come on down, line your body up with your mat, hand under the head, and find that 3/4 bend in the legs. So we're gonna lift those feet right up to the ceiling and start with our clamps here. Open the top knee, and then slowly close. Feeling the muscles working as you squeeze at the top. Try not to let that hip roll back, and lower down. We have 8 more. Adding in the breath here. And exhale, open. This is 7. Inhale down. And 6. You're doing so good. Keep going. Keep smiling. 3. And 2. We're starting to feel that work, probably a little more quickly than on the other side, because this side was working to stabilize you. So it's already been working really hard. We're going to keep that knee open, reach, and bend. We have 8, so this one always gets me. 7, I'm gonna focus and bring it back to my breath. 5, relax that top shoulder. 4, 3, you've got it. 2, we're in this together. 1, I know how you feel. Come on down, lower those feet. Woo, so that deep Pilates burn, right? It's amazing, it's such a great feeling. But when you're in it, you have to breathe your way through it. Okay, so we're gonna reach that top leg out long. Hips are still stacked, little lift in the underside waist here. And then lift that leg up a little higher than the hip, flex the foot, and slowly lower down with control. We have 10 of these. This is 7. And 6. So everything we do in Pilates, we also wanna be thinking about our abdominals, right? Our core. 4, so feel those abdominals hugging in, and 2, 1. You're doing great. Lift that leg up to hip height and then open up through the hip. Feel the glute engage a little. Ribs are soft. Little circles. 10, 9, 8, and 7. Everything else stays still. And hold reverse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Bring the leg in. Little pat. Okay, so now we're gonna go into our side kicks here. So reach that leg long, and from here we're gonna flex the foot. So we're gonna sweep the leg forward for a count of 2, and then point, reach the leg behind. Nice forward, 1, 2, show off those tail feathers, and as the leg comes behind, just pull that tummy in. We have 8 more. And 7, and 6. I think we did these in a different order on the other side, but that is okay. We don't need to be perfect here. Two more. Relax that top shoulder, trying not to create any tension in the upper body. Reach and bring the legs together. Wow, am I feeling that? So we're gonna reach our legs long. Let's keep going. We're almost done on this side. The top leg will lift and the bottom leg will come to meet it. Use that inner thigh and lower the legs down together. Reach and reach. Squeeze and lower. So it's more about length here than it is about height. You can imagine someone gently pulling the top leg out of the hip socket. Now I have to be mindful on this side that I don't start to dump into my low back. My QL takes over a little. So I'm just gonna think about that connection between rib to hip and lower down. Nice, now both legs lifting. Ready? Inhale, prepare, and exhale, lift. Lower with control and lift. We're gonna do 3 more here. And 2, working those obliques as well. You can probably feel that. Last 1. Now hold those legs up, top leg comes a little higher, bottom leg pulses. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, work that inner thigh and lower the legs. One more thing, we're almost done this series. Stick with me here, we're in this together. So we're gonna reach that top arm out, bottom legs, or both legs I should say, are gonna lift, and then lift the upper body as well. No weight in those fingertips. You just have them there for a little bit of stability. And let's lift all in one piece, up and down. Now let's try testing, seeing if we can get that hand off the mat. And you're just gazing out in front of you. Your neck is long. And maybe for this last one, your hand can be on your thigh. And lower down. Beautiful job. Let's come back onto our tummy. And we're just gonna do a little bit of spinal extension. Bring those legs laterally rotated in about mat distance. Arms are in this goal post position. Let's lengthen up and away, coming to rest on our lower ribs. And now press into your hands. If it feels okay for you, you can come up a little higher. Pull those hip bones up towards the ribs. And lower down, bend the elbows. This is just a little break. One more time here. Reach. Energizing through the lower body as well. And come down. Okay, let's take a shell stretch. And then we're gonna finish this off with some bridging. So you can bring both hands over to the right. Take a breath here. And both hands over to the left. And then you can come back out onto your mat, flip over. And you're gonna lie on your back, legs hip distance apart. From here, we're gonna bring those heels in just a little closer, arms are by the sides. From here, let's press down into the feet and lift the pelvis up, finding a bridge, resting between the shoulder blades, and then just fold at your hips, come down, let the tail touch, and then press right back up. Keep going like this. Finding a really nice bridge at the top. Your ribs are just gently hugging in. Then you're energizing the knees out over the toes. Good, let's go for 2 more. Last one like this. And now I want you to lift back up and hold. So from here, we're gonna press down into one foot, and keeping the pelvis level, the other leg is gonna lift up, finding this tabletop position. Now lower the leg down and tap, and then lift. Trying to keep the pelvis level, so try not to let that hip drop on the moving leg. Keep pressing down into the stabilizing foot. You're really gonna feel that work. Last one, bring the leg down, toe ball heel, and then we're gonna switch, press down through the heel, lift the other leg, and we're gonna tap for 8 and 7. I like to have my hands on my hips. It just reminds me to keep them level, but you could have yours by your side. 4 more, 4 and 3. Feel your core working here too. And last one. Lower that leg, toe ball heel. We're not done yet. We're gonna bring those legs just a little bit wider and turn the toes out just a bit. Squeeze those glutes, lower down halfway, press up, down, and up. Reach the fingertips, soft elbows. 4 and 3, 2, you're almost there, and 1. Hold at the top, walk the feet into hip distance again, and from here we're gonna lift to the balls of the feet and lower. Lift and lower. We're gonna add the arms. As the heels go up, the arms will go down, and then switch. We have 8 and 7. Keep those hips high. 6. Keep thinking about energizing the knees away from you. The last 2, you've almost got it. You're almost there. And then we'll roll down through the spine, let the arms come down. Good job, we made it. Now we're just gonna stretch it out. So let's take one ankle, cross it over the opposite knee, and then use your hand to just gently press the thigh away. Breathing, starting to let the heart rate come down. If you want to intensify this a little bit, you can just grab behind the opposite thigh and pull it in towards you. You might want to put a little pillow under your head so you can hit pause and grab one if you need. And now we're gonna grab that knee and draw it in towards the chest. So this is my favorite. I think this feels so nice. I can really feel that deep stretch. And then bring the leg down, and we'll switch and just do that on the opposite side. You can go at your own pace here and stay in whatever variation feels the best for your body today. Pulling that knee into the chest. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Nice. Let's bring the legs down, and then we're gonna come over onto our side, press ourselves up, come into a seated position. And from here, you can sit up on a pillow if that feels more comfortable for you. We're gonna roll down. So nod through the head, flex forward, and bring the hands out in front of you. Let's hold here. Take a big breath in. And then exhale, maybe fold a little deeper and feel a nice stretch in the hips. And now come back onto your sits bones, roll back up, and I want you to switch the leg that's in front, and we're gonna do that again. So sitting up tall, nod the head, rolling forward, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, and then as you exhale, maybe come a little deeper. Walk the fingertips forward a little more. And stack back up, rebuilding the spine right on top of the pelvis. Let's do a quick rotation, one time in each direction. Hopefully you're feeling really good. You got lots of heat in that lower body. We worked the core as well. And we'll just do a quick side bend to end class off. Inhale, stretch, and exhale, come back. One more time. And rise on up. Both palms are gonna face the ceiling. Now let's take one last big breath in, reach the hands up, and bring the palms together. Exhale as you draw them down in front of the heart. Good job, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that workout. Thanks for moving with me today, and I will see you next time. If you enjoyed this workout, don't forget to like this video, leave me a comment, and share it with a friend. For more videos like this, be sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Thanks for watching.